Hello everyone and welcome back to Star Wars Empire at War, this time with the Fall of the Republic mod with me, Firefly Gaming. Now today we are going to be starting a Clone Wars campaign as the Galactic Republic, and again, if you do like the content, please do leave a like, maybe subscribe, maybe even leave a comment. I do love talking to you guys, but without further ado, let's get into it. We can see we have the Clone Wars campaign here. Play through the Clone Wars between the Confederacy of Independent Systems and Republic with no outside factions. We are going to with the small one because I don't want this to last for 100,000 episodes, and also I'm not that good at the game, so we're probably going to still lose this, but hey ho. Let's start with Era 2 because that's what it gives us, and let's get into it. As you can see, we are on the Captain difficulty. And here we are. Taking a second to load everything. Perfectly normal. There we go. Supreme Chancellor Palpatine. With the recent events at Geonosis, it's regrettably my duty to inform you that the Republic is at war, Commander. The clone armies have been mobilized under the leadership of the Jedi. I trust you will be able to handle the task of dealing with the threat of Count Dooku's separatists. The Republic will achieve victory if all enemy forces are removed from the galaxy. Okay, so first thing, I'm going to kind of take a look at our tactical situation here. So, of course, we have the Galactic Core here with Coruscant, Anaxes, Chandrila, Kamas, Alderaan, Kuat, Rendili, Corellia, Volter, Foras, Skeda, Nomoidia, Deca Nomoidia, Carida. Now, these planets out here, they're technically Republic-aligned sector forces, so they're kind of on our side. They aren't specifically the enemy, whereas this bright electric blue is the Confederacy, and these kind of purplish blue are the banking clans, the green ones are the commerce guilds, and these kind of tan ones are the Trade Federation. And this one's independent. So taking a look around, we have a strong handle on the core worlds. We have some Republic-aligned stuff to the north, which is okay. But unfortunately to the Galactic South, we have not so good things. We have Volter and Forast, as well as Fondor, Duro. Corellia and Rendili are aligned our way, but they aren't technically ours. We have Keda Nomoidia, Deca Nomoidia, Telti. So things that we not wanting to see. Now here in the Galactic South, we can see that Ariadu is surrounded by Silist and Praestilitan and Otapu, Mustafar. It's not gonna be great. So one of my first things I'd like to do is kind of expand to the Galactic South. Maybe take Fondor, Mechas 3, if we can, of course. Over here to the Galactic South, we do have a little bit stronger of a hold. Of course, we have Geonosis there. We have some forces on Ryloth. And then, of course, we have Kamino, Bothaway, Rishi, and Rathana. These, specifically Kamino and Rathana, are both going to be very, very important to us. Let's go ahead and turn on all of the things here. So we can see that Camino does have quite a bit of specialty to it. Now what's in between us and there in the core? So we have the Nemoidias, Mimban, Emberline, and then we get to Bothaway. So it's going to be a little bit of a slog to get there. However, maybe we should focus on taking out over here first before we do anything else. Because Kashyyyk is surrounded by friendly aligned planets, and Kashyyyk is, of course, going to be pretty helpful for us, just being as strong as it is. But we do have a very strong enemy presence here in the galactic northeast. And unfortunately, we have Mon Cala right in the middle of it. So Mon Calamari is definitely going to be something we want to try and hold on to, because it can create dreadnoughts, and we do not want them to be able to take that on. So the first order of business that I'm actually going to do is, well, Let's see what it has in there. Doesn't say anything here yet. Interesting, interesting. Does have a Galactic Senate office and a barracks. I would love to get an ion cannon here.
Beginning construction.
However, an ion cannon prevents Rendili's star drive. We would like Rendili's star drive quite a bit, but I think the first thing that I'm going to do here is
Unit in production.
I'm going to produce an invincible class, and we can see we have about 2.8 grand. There's a lot of unit upkeep, not really any other things. Oh, sorry, we have 2.8 incoming, we have 8.5 outgoing. And I would like to get, what do we have here? We have an Acclimator 1, we have a Carrack, we have a Dreadnought, and a Corellian Corvette. I would definitely like to have some more ships here. And I would love to get a Golan 1. So let's go ahead and get a Dreadnought, a Acclimator 1 with warheads, and a Golan platform here. And that's going to be a lot, just for Mon Cala. And if you remember, we still have a lot of things here in the center that we got to get going. Now, taking a look here at Coruscant, we can tell that we have a lot of our Jedi up here, which is good, good, good. But we don't really have much in the way of ship production. We do have quite a bit in the way of ground production, which is excellent. We're going to take a look at that here in a second. There is considerable forces there. But let's take a look at Kuat, because that's another thing that, again, we have. Look at that, 10,000 credits for that. It's another thing that can produce dreadnoughts. Now, it does have a pretty okay defense force there. I would like to get a Golan 1 in there, so let's go ahead and do that. And we have 2 grand left for the rest of our stuff. Now, obviously, Kuat's going to be a big thing. Let's pop down here to Camino, and let's take a look here. Now, we could build a heavy frigate shipyard there. Maybe. I would prefer to get a Golan in, again, to try and... Let's take a look at its space forces. Okay, fair enough. We do have plenty of clones on the planet in case they do manage to break through. Taking a look at Rothana, it has an okay... It does have a Golan platform. That is excellent. Let's take a look at Rishi here. Not quite as good. Not nearly as good. How about Bothaway? It does have Captain Dallin, who does fly a Dreadnought heavy cruiser. That is excellent. Let's take a look at Eriadu. Don't think we're going to be holding on to that too well. Kashyyyk. Good ground forces. So the first thing that I would like to do is I need to try and expand to the galactic kind of east almost to try and get towards Camino, Bothaway, and all that kind of stuff. You can see that there is a straight hyperlane between over here. And I would like to get Kuat a little bit better protected. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to take out Telti here. Now, Telti is kind of exposed because it has Umbara and Kashyyyk and Kantrum, Corson, and Karita here. So that is excellent. So let's take a look at what we can spare for Telti. I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and get it started just a little bit. And let's get a big one. We're going to grab my favorite Jedi, Plo Koon. He's going to be the leader of our fleet here. And we're going to give them 1 Acclimator. And from here, we're going to get an ARC Trooper squad. And kind of just take that away from there. Let's go ahead and bring him down onto the planet's surface. Ooh, the Roche asteroids. The Commerce Guild has conquered. Let's pause it then. I'm not too fond of Anaxius' defenses. Nor Chandrila's. Nor Kamas. Nor Alderaan, really. gonna get a Carrick class on Alderaan if I can. Kuat is building. Let's build some more things. Let's go ahead and get a acclimator or two there. Nope, we have a mission log update. That's just statistics, it looks like. What's on Karita? Okay, that's decent. We do have Commander Pelion. So we're going to take Pelion and a Dreadnought. There we go. And let's take with us a Lat gunship. The enemy is definitely conquering some things, so let's bring them down to here. Let's bring these guys around to here. And we are going to be attacking over there at Teltai. Looking at Mon Cala, it is still building along.
Construction complete.
Looks like we did get that Carrick class ready to go. There's an enemy fleet about to invade Alderaan. I'm glad that I built that Carrick class as soon as I did. Oh boy. Here we go, guys. Now I think after we conquer Telti, we'll call it there. This first episode will probably be a little bit longer, and then we'll probably go for some shorter ones. Alright, guys. Let's go for it. Okay, so we have our fleet here. It's a very small fleet. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff, apparently. Let's pull them back. And let's get reinforced armor and enhanced reactors. I'm probably not going to win this one, I think. Because they have a heavy munitions carrier, and more importantly, a Providence class carrier destroyer. And that guy is scary. Not to mention they certainly have the advantage in fighters, which is expected. They do have drones. But we really only have this many fighters and a couple of Corellians and a Carrick class. And a Carrick class is in no position to stand up to this force. The best that we can hope to achieve is winning... Not winning, but doing some damage and then bringing in our fleet that we had planned to take to Telti. We're going to have to build a defensive fleet to kind of move around to hot spots, especially in the galactic south of the core. Whatever we do, we cannot lose the core.
What is it, sir?
Let's bring these guys behind so that way they can come around. Because we do want their suites facing forwards.
What is it, sir?
These Corellians are pretty good at their job of shooting down fighters.
We need you to clear the area in order to proceed.
We are going to be kind of managing the Y-Wings specifically. I'm hoping to maybe destroy some of their heavier weapons. Maybe the fighter bay on this munitions carrier. Because it does carry 14 squadrons. Wow. And here we have our first combat. You can see our fighters getting into it with the vultures. You can see our Carrick and Corellians in support. For some reason our bombers decided to dogfight. We are absolutely outnumbered and our numbers are not looking great. Despite us getting some of this in. Oh boy. Alright. We're gonna go in for the fighter bays.
We'll hold this position until you return.
These are Y-Wings.
Enemy units approaching.
So yeah, let's go for the fighter bays. Now, I kind of expect them to get destroyed, especially without any fighter support, but again, I'm not necessarily looking for big damage outputs. I'm mainly looking for what we can potentially do in terms of damage. So if I can hurt these, that'd be great. I don't think this is going to go well, though. Our fighters are not doing so well against their vultures. We did crack the armor on here, or the shields rather. And we are getting in against that fighter bay. These bombers are surprisingly doing well. Excellent. Let's keep hitting this then. If we can destroy this with our bombers, that'd be awesome. I don't know what they're going to go for next, but hey, more power to them. These guys are still fighting up there. We have lost a Corellian. Our other Corellian is not doing so hot. Man. The Carrot class is doing okay, but then again, it is a Carrot class. We might do a emergency escape here with the Carrot class. And yep, we're going to go ahead and do an emergency retreat. In fact, we're going to do a full retreat. And hopefully we can get away with something. Yep. That's okay. We did expect this kind of thing to happen early on. We are definitely not doing so hot. However,
you are not the idealist you once
we do have Plo Koon coming in here. And we do have our Dreadnought. So hopefully we're going to be able to crush this small fleet here and then go straight to Teltai. We do need to get some more stuff onto Alderaan. Here we have Plo Koon.
To become that which I fight against.
Jumping in, my favorite Jedi. Obi-Wan is a very close second.
Deceive, but the Force does not. The Sith are relics of an ancient past.
Thank you, Plo Koon. You're very wise, very wise.
A Jedi's lightsaber is his constant companion. A Jedi's body and mind must be in harmony with the Force.
Okay, so let's pause him out here.
Choose your reinforcements.
And let's see what we can get involved here. So obviously they have those two, and they have a full complement of fighters. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump in the Dreadnought right in the middle of it. We're going to jump in our other one.
There's nothing we can't handle.
We're going to jump in our carrier. And let's get Admiral Pelion in as well. And let's get Master Plo in here to help out with the destruction of the enemy fighters. Thankfully, with the acclimators here, we have some extra fighters. We're going to boost the weapon power. And there they go. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to destroy them in time. I was really hoping to. But that's okay. Now let's take a look here. I'm thinking we take our stuff from Anaxes and move it. Yeah. Yep, I think that's probably the best course of action, is just move this stuff from over here and hope for the best. We're going to keep Karita there, and we're going to move these guys to Kuat.
Is consolidating a disturbing amount of power.
Yeah, he is. And let's go take Telti. We do have incoming at Bothaway. I don't know if we're going to have enough for it. Let's try and construct an acclimator. Okay. Save your credits to receive a bonus. 25,000. Oh, geez. Alright. You can see right here that this is gonna be not a great fight. I did not realize they had Lucre Hulks on Telti. I'm not sure how we're gonna do this one, guys. We might have to retreat almost immediately. And then kind of hold out on Kuat. Now we can see via the minimap they have the Lucre Hulk there.
The Sith will stop at nothing to destroy the Jedi. Your skills sharpen my own.
Let's kind of check this out some. And if it's just the Lucre Hulk,
serve the Force.
Then I'll be okay with it. If it's more than the Lucre Hulk, then I'm not going to be so okay. So there's a whole bunch of enemy destroyers and cruisers here.
Do not covet a seat on the Jedi Council.
Oh man. This is... we can't defeat that. Alright, so...
ambition is natural.
Master Plo, let's get out of here. we are going to retreat our fleet, and we are going to station them at Kuat, and we're going to hope that that fleet doesn't follow us to Kuat, because if it does, then that is not going to be a fun time. If they go to Kurita, that is also not going to be a good time. Okay, we have a fight at Bothaway, and it looks like they have maybe one Lucre Hulk. Let's fight this battle, and then we'll end the episode here. As I was expecting a fight at Telti, but apparently can't.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh, we do have enemy Admiral Tench.
Reinforcements en route.
Let's take a look at his forces. Okay.
Reinforcements en
Admiral
route.
Trench and a Lucre Hulk and looks like a Genosin cruiser. We do have some dreadnoughts back here.
Let's get to it.
Alright, screw it. We're gonna try it, guys. Let's go for weapons, armor, and then maybe speed boost. Let's get our ships back to the station ASAP. So that way we can try and get a little bit better defense.
On my way, Commander.
Let's get our dreadnought cruisers
Ready for attack orders. As you wish, Commander.
in.
This used to be a judicial ship, you know.
Upgrade complete.
Let's get our anti-fighter
We need you to
corvettes
clear
up.
the area in order to proceed.
We are being chased down by the vultures, because this Lucre Hulk is going to vomit them out. It is a battle version, not the trade version. That is a lot of stuff. And this is, of course, Admiral Trench. Oh boy. We might be losing out early on, ladies and gents. I'm
Let's
not
get to it.
confident in our ability to win here. Here is Captain Dahlin, of course. And we have a total of 4 dreadnoughts
Captain here.
and 1 Acclamator 1, which is in a carrier configuration. I am really tempted to just retreat and cut our losses here, guys. Having 2 dreadnoughts,
History.
Let's get
one
to
of them being
it.
our
Sure thing.
special character.
There's nothing we can't
I don't know.
Engaging drive thrusters. Bearing set. Breaking comm silence. There's nothing we can't handle.
It might be a good idea.
That one.
I might be small, but I can punch.
We do have our fighters in.
Full retreat.
I mean, if we could take out Admiral Trench and then retreat before the Battle Hulk. Oh boy. I'm not confident, guys. Let's see how we do against the many enemy fighters. This might be a retreat, guys. I'll have to keep it real with you. Let's go ahead and boost weapon power on here. A little bit early, I think, but I want to try and give our fighters the best chance possible. Oh, we're losing way too many out here. Let's go ahead and give us a little speed boost for our fighters.
This is Bravo 4.
Oh, there's just another swarm of them just coming out of that Battle Hulk.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, alright. Let's send in the bombers against the Kolivex cruiser, which is a Genoshan design. Let's try and at least eliminate that.
My shields are gone.
Let's check out how our big ships are doing, which is not bad.
Tearing us apart. We need you to take them out.
We did take out the shields on this cruiser, which is good.
We're squadron. We're in pretty bad shape out here.
But we are losing our bombers at a very high rate.
Sir, pull out.
We just lost 1 squadron.
Starfighters coming in fast.
It's way too many fighters. Okay, we're gonna try and destroy the cruiser with this second bombing salvo.
We must turn back.
Come on, bombers. Do me proud. Ion bombs, please. Okay, alright, let's retreat. Full retreat, 10 seconds, let's go. Because as you can see, Admiral Trench is absolutely hammering Captain Dahlin. So we need to get him out of here. Hopefully they won't knock out his engines, and there we go. Whew, okay. That is the loss of Bothaway, and that means that they are one step closer to taking Camino. That is not good. This is not a great start to our campaign, I'll be honest with you guys. Looks like we are retreating down to Camino, which is good. Their ground invasion of Bothaway. Oh man, we have incoming to Rishi as well. Probably from Boz Biddy. Or it could be from Bothaway. Oh, okay guys. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave it here. I hope you guys did enjoy. We're gonna kind of put out this episode as kind of a little bit of a feeler. If it does well, then we'll make more. If not, then I'll just leave it here, leave it off. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you